Welcome back, everybody. Today this is part 2 of Mary Jane's Last Dance. We're going to talk about just a few of the lead guitar elements in the song. I'm assuming that it was played by Mike Campbell, the lead guitarist for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. All this good stuff. So the first thing I believe that comes up is just some little riffs in the chorus. So the chorus is the part that's E minor 7 to A. But the cool thing that he does on that A part, and this just shows kind of his vocabulary on the guitar. No, he doesn't just know A here or here. He goes up and plays this upper 3-string triad of A, which is kind of the top of this 6-string root bar chord. Then he goes to his next inversion on the same 3 strings. And then all the way up to the A-shaped version, which this is the D-shaped version. So you've got A, and then he's... Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like he's just kind of doing this fast upstroke pick. So we've got, let me see if I can kind of do it in time. Okay, so that's kind of a cool riff. After the chorus, or actually at the end of the chorus, he does another cool thing with this same... It's more of a cropperism, they call it, where, you know, you're not playing all 3 notes, but only 2. So at the end of the chorus, we've got... And then it goes to G. And then right there he goes... Something like that. Which is basically going A to G, but only with those 2 notes. Okay, then you have this hook in the song that's done by the kind of the harmonica and the guitar, and that's the first part of the guitar solo. So we're going to be in A minor pentatonic, the old home bass scale that everyone loves, this guy. Or you can play it with your pinky. Okay, so the first part of it starts out with this cool little double stop lick that's actually making the scale more like a Dorian scale, which would be having that note in, which wasn't originally. And that just happened, I think, out of, you know, mostly from blues players just knowing that that note sounded cool, but also just the convenience of playing these 2 notes together and these 2 notes. And playing them together would sound like... So you're laying your finger flat and doing more of a bar. Just because I think it's easier to think about this than it is this. And it just sounds cooler. So you start out with this little quarter step-ish bend. And usually when we bend these 2 notes, you would be bending them toward the floor rather than... It's just easier, you know, because of gravity and whatnot. Okay, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you need to, just watch it again over and over. I mean, that's, you know, some people get a little impatient, or, you know, we can't explain everything so in depth that the video would be like 2 hours long. But, you know, the way a lot of us learned to play guitar, and even these guys were listening to, was by skipping the record needle back over and over again until we wore it out. So just keep doing that. I mean, go back and, you know, zoom in. Okay, so that's the main kind of theme throughout the song. I think that happens again later in the song too. But that all segues right into his big kind of escalating solo that happens, which is a really cool concept, and I've always been pretty influenced by this solo, you know, blatant or indirectly. It's this idea of having kind of a drone string in a, what I would call like a horizontal scale. So we've all thought about, probably if you've played the pentatonic scales, there's not only this way you can go vertically up and down. You can go this way too. Hendrix used to do that, especially people when they want to do some kind of like, right? Okay, so that's that kind of pulling off and, you know, using the momentum to slide up and down on one string. Well, it sounds cool enough just like that, but we get this kind of sitar effect if we add in a note that's in that scale, which happens to be A, C, D, E. So there's my E. And then if I play this melodic part that he's playing with both those ringing out, so I'm plucking both, he's starting down at the 3rd fret on the D note, so you get this dissonant. Now remember that scale, if we learned our pentatonic scale, if you had all of your 5 positions, I have one here, 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 and here, then of course I would have, okay, so, but he actually goes to this note, that's why I hit that one. And that's just an artistic choice, more of a modal note than the straight pentatonic 5-note scale. So let me play it for you so you can see what I'm talking about here. So all I've done is gone up. Basically, you can, and it's kind of more of a, this kind of solo is more of a strummy part rather than like a noodly, you know, kind of thing that you would be doing inside of a box or cage. So you get this kind of jangly. Okay, so I'm gonna go through that slower now. Going 3rd fret to 5th fret. I'm kind of using that hammer on. And then a slide. And that ending, maybe like a hammer on, and then I'm plucking these. Now, this is all going to be pretty foreign and new territory if you don't know your pentatonic scales. But if you knew every position of the pentatonic scales, starting here, or that one could be down here, you would find all those notes besides this one in those scales. So this ending, alright, I said it was hammer on. So he's just kind of using this cool ascending, then descending, and then this cool little kind of lick to cap it off. So that's all we're going to go over for the lead parts in this song today. Of course, there's many other little parts that you can find. I know there's probably some good tabs out there if you guys want to learn every little thing. But I always recommend, like I said before, go get the record or a tape even, or even on Spotify. You can just keep rewinding the song to the part that you need to learn in real time, and that'll help train your ear too. It'll open it up. At first you might be like, wow, it's so fast, I can't hear what they're doing. It will slow down in time. And what's really happening is your ear is just getting more advanced. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope that really helped. And go rock out to some A minor, Snake in a Basket sitar. soloing stuff today, okay? See you guys next time.